Do you know one of the fastest ways to destroy your happiness? Comparison. Not failure, not mistakes, not even rejection. Comparison. Because the moment you start measuring your life using someone else's progress, you stop appreciating your own. And nowadays, it's happening to almost everyone. You open social media for 5 minutes, and suddenly it feels like everyone is doing better than you. Someone has better marks. Someone looks more confident. Someone is more talented. Someone already seems successful while you still feel lost. And slowly, you begin to feel behind in life. You smile around people, but deep inside, you keep asking yourself, why am I not enough yet? But the truth is, life was never supposed to be a race. Some people bloom early, some bloom late, and some grow silently in ways the world cannot see yet. And today's story is about a student who forgot his own worth because he spent too much time looking at everyone else.
Every night before sleeping, Rohan scrolled through his phone. One student got 95%. Another cracked an entrance exam. Someone started a business. Someone transformed their body. Someone was winning at life. And with every scroll, Rohan felt smaller. He wasn't jealous. At least that's what he told himself. But deep down, he hated how everyone seemed to be moving ahead while he stayed stuck in the same place. At school, comparison followed him everywhere. Marks, looks, confidence, friends, talents. It felt like everyone had something he didn't. Whenever teachers praised another student, Rohan smiled outside. But inside, a voice whispered, "Why can't you be like them?" That sentence slowly became part of his identity. And without realizing it, he stopped seeing his own progress. Comparison changed him. Not loudly, quietly. He stopped enjoying small wins. Even when he improved, someone else still looked better. So his success never felt enough. One day he scored better than before. But instead of feeling proud, he searched for students who scored higher. And just like that, his happiness disappeared again. Because comparison does something dangerous. It teaches you to ignore your own journey. One evening, Rohan sat alone at his desk, books open, pen in hand, but his mind was exhausted, not from studying, from constantly feeling behind. He looked at his reflection in the dark window and quietly asked himself, "Will I ever be enough?" And for the first time, he admitted the truth. He wasn't losing because others were better. He was losing because he kept measuring his life using someone else's timeline. The next day, an old teacher noticed something strange. Rohan looked tired even when he smiled. So the teacher asked, "Why do you look at others so much?" Rohan stayed silent. Then the teacher said something he never forgot. If a flower spends all its time comparing itself to another flower, it forgets to bloom. That sentence hit him deeply. For the first time, he realized comparison had stolen years of peace from him. Nothing changed overnight. Rohan still compared himself sometimes. But now, whenever he caught himself doing it, he asked, "Am I becoming better than yesterday?" Not better than everyone, just better than yesterday. Slowly, life became lighter. He studied with less pressure, smiled more genuinely, and started appreciating progress nobody else noticed. Because real growth is quiet, and confidence grows faster when comparison becomes silent. Months later, Rohan still saw successful people online. But now, their success no longer made him hate himself, because he finally understood something powerful. Someone will always be ahead of you, but that does not mean you are failing. Life is not a race where everyone starts together. Some people bloom early, some bloom late, and some grow quietly in places nobody notices. But growth is still growth. So if you feel behind in life right now, stop looking left and right so much and focus on your own path. Because the moment you stop comparing yourself to everyone is the moment you finally start becoming yourself.
So if you're sitting there right now, feeling like everyone else is ahead of you, I want you to remember something. People usually show their highlights, not their struggles. You're comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's best moments, and that's unfair to yourself. Maybe your journey is slower. Maybe your progress is quieter. Maybe life is taking more time with you, but slow progress is still progress. A flower does not become weak just because another flower blooms first, and your life is not running out of time. You do not need to become someone else to finally feel worthy. You just need to stop forgetting your own value. Because the truth is, the moment you stop constantly looking at everyone else, you finally give yourself permission to grow. So tonight, stop measuring your life with someone else's ruler and start becoming the person you were meant to be.